Now from Jersey City, PS28 presents Christa McAuliffe News with Gina Mercedes, Eldana Quiroga, Rakesh Halder with sports, and the PS28 Tech team.
I'm Gina Mercedes, and I'm Eldana Quiroga, and this is Christa McAuliffe News. To start off, we would like to show you our public service announcement for the district's anti-bullying rally. The PS28 Tech team produced the video to help promote awareness for the district-wide campaign. Kindergartner Alexis Gonzalez, along with Miss Yabu, assisted us with the production. Here it is.
I have a question. Would you bully me?
Would you bully me? Will you bully me?
Why would you want to bully me?
Because I don't look like you?
¿Por qué no hablo como tú?
Because I don't think like you? Because I'm smaller than you? So what?
We probably have more in common than we even realize. I love to laugh.
Me too.
Do you sometimes feel like nobody likes you? Like you're all alone? Like nobody understands?
Like you don't fit in?
I do too.
I do too.
Everybody feels that way sometimes.
But bullying people doesn't make you fit in.
It makes you more alone. Besides,
if you try to bully me,
I won't let you. I won't let you.
I'm gonna bully this guy.
I won't let you.
I won't let you. Because I'm making a promise. A pledge to stop bullying. To stop bullying.
To stop bullying.
Here's what I pledge.
I will not bully anyone.
I will not let my words or actions hurt others. I will eliminate profanity towards others from my language. I will set the example of a caring individual. I will help anyone who is bullied and encourage others to do the same.
I will include anyone who is left out.
I will tell an adult when I see anyone being bullied.
I will do my part to make my community and my school
a safe place by doing whatever I can to end bullying
against any person in any form.
If others will not become part of the solution, I will. I will.
We will.
I will. Please join the Jersey City Public Schools and sign the Bullying Prevention Pledge. Be bold, ban bullying.
Be bold, ban bullying.
Be bold, ban bullying.
Say don't bully me. Be bold, ban bullying.
And now, here's some footage from the rally held at St. Peter's College on February 8th. Students from each school in Jersey City attended the rally to help with the campaign against bullying. Groups performed acts to depict how bullying hurts everyone. I had a chance to attend the rally and speak with Tech Team's own Reiko Sato-Balaga.
Hi, I'm Eldana Quiroga here at St. Peter's College with Reiko Sato-Balaga. So, Reiko, how do you think the celebration is going so far?
It's going really well. A lot of people are having a lot of fun. They're jumping around, and there was a lot of good performers here, so I'm really happy about that.
Can you explain why we're here today?
We're here because choir was selected from a lot of students to perform in front of this big crowd because we're trying to support anti-bullying. So we were picked, and we sang with a bunch of other students, and it was really good.
How do you think our performance went?
It was really groundbreaking. We gave it our all. The soloists were really good. I think we tried our best, and I think we succeeded.
Doesn't that look fun? In other news, our school paid tribute to the 25th anniversary of the Challenger disaster. Christa McAuliffe was one of the astronauts who passed during the explosion. Here's Karishma Singh with a report on the assembly.
January 28th was the 25th anniversary of the Challenger shuttle disaster. PS28 held a ceremony in the auditorium to commemorate Christa McAuliffe, a teacher who was killed in the explosion. Students presented PowerPoint presentations and recited poems. Members of the board joined us for the event. Mr. O'Donnell also shared his recollections of his trip to the NASA space camp. Students discovered why our school is named after Christa McAuliffe and what a wonderful person she was. They learned why we should remember her and how important she was. After the ceremony, I interviewed Mrs. Roman and Mr. Brown. Hi, my name is Karishma Singh, and I'm here with Mr. Brown and Mrs. Roman. Mr. Brown, how do you think the program went today?
I think it was a big success. I'm very proud of all the students here at Christa McAuliffe School. We really had a short amount of time to put everything together with the help of Miss Roman and Miss H and Miss Morin and Mr. Soon and everybody. It was just Mr. Kovacs to Mr. O'Donnell. From top to bottom, it was just a really successful program.
Ms. Roman, why do you think it's important students know Christa McAuliffe?
Christa McAuliffe is the school's namesake, and I feel that, we should, the children, young or old, were not familiar with Christa McAuliffe. Even though they went to the school, they've sang the song, and I think that the children needed to know what happened, why it happened, and when it happened, and how it made a difference in the world. Every child in this school will know about the person their school was named after.
Then I went on to interview our student council president, Amy Mendez. Why do you think it's important for students to know about Christa McAuliffe?
It's important for them to know because me, personally, I've been here 9 years, and I've heard stories about Christa McAuliffe, but never actually like this. And it was a really good thing to know the school's background and why it's 28 and why it's Christa McAuliffe.
This has been Karishma Singh here in the auditorium.
Thank you, Karishma. This winter, students in the 4th grade collaborated with Mr. O'Donnell to create the replica of the Jersey City Reservoir on the 1st floor. For a report, here's Chrissy Perez.
On February 14th, students from 4th and 6th grade led a tour of the reservoir recreation on the 1st floor. They had the incredible experience of visiting the reservoir, which is located next to Persian Field. They observed the habitat, and when they came back to school, they made posters about the plants and some of the animals. Then they recreated a part of the reservoir and used the posters to create their own scavenger hunt. Members of the board, including Dr. Fernandez and Mr. Walker, came to experience the project. The 8th graders participated in the scavenger hunt along with the members of the board. 4th grade teachers Ms. Magala and Ms. Fisher, along with Mr. Brown, Mr. O'Donnell, and Ms. Maluski, made a slideshow based on the reservoir project to see if they could win a free trip to Disney World. The teachers plan on taking the 8th grade to the reservoir on June 4th. I spoke to Ryan Roman, a 6th grader from room 224. So Ryan, I heard you went to the reservoir?
Yes, I did. It was very exciting because I'd never been there before, and we got to learn about all the different kinds of plants and like how they got there and their placement before they came. And it was very it's a big beautiful place with a lot of environment around.
I also spoke to Mr. O'Donnell. Hi, Mr. O'Donnell.
Hello, Christa.
So, how are you contributing to the reservoir project?
Well, individually, a little bit here and there, but collectively we're a team. The reservoir team consists of numerous teachers that individually have, taken their strengths and given that to the kids, and as a result, we have this beautiful project.
Okay. So, what are you going to do next in the project?
Well, we're at a point now, based on the seasons, where we're planning a very large community day on June 4th. So we encourage members of the school there. I know my 8th grade, like you two, will definitely be there as well. So we're just basically taking the community. We want to show the community and members of Jersey City what true treasure is basically behind those walls.
Thanks, Christy. Also this winter, students in the primary grades were treated to a special day of events to commemorate Dr. Seuss Day. Here's Ayana Howard reporting from the Dr. Seuss Assembly.
This is Ayana Howard with the Cat in the Hat. Cat in the Hat. Was it hard to fit into the character of Cat in the Hat?
No, I consider myself to be a very naturally goofy person, so it was very easy for me to just get into costume, and all the little kids, they're very entertained. It was a lot of fun.
Why is reading so important?
Reading builds the fundamentals that people need to operate in the world. It's basically like the soil that the plant comes from. Without reading, you can't really do anything else.
Well, this has been Ayana with the Cat in the Hat. Back to you.
Now we'll take a look at the fall and winter sports programs. Let's send it to Rakesh Halder at the sports desk. Rakesh?
Thank you, Aldana. The PS28 football team had another good season this year. Here's Yasmin Quiones with the details.
The PS28 flag football team was very successful this year. Even though they didn't make it to the championship, they nearly made it to the playoffs with a record of 2-1. Including this season, Coach Abruzzi's record is 12-3. They were led by team captains Angel Rivera and Daniel Valderez. Coach Abruzzi also commented on Brian DeLeon's exceptional contribution and was proud of the team's spirit throughout the season. I spoke with Coach Abruzzi about this season. So, Mr. Abruzzi, how do you think your team did this season?
We were 2-1. We had another winning season. We're 12-3 over our last 4 seasons, so I was happy with it.
Do you think your team has enough potential to become professionals?
They're very young. That's why we always stress is keeping your grades up and preparing every day for school as much as athletics.
I was also able to speak with team captain Daniel Valderez about his experience being on the flag football team. How do you think your team did this season?
I think that our team did good. We were 3-1, but to be honest, I think that we could have done better. Like, out of all the games that we played, we could have done way better.
The team had a successful season this year, and I'm pretty sure Mr. Abruzzi is going to enjoy it next year as well. Well, this has been Yasmin Quiones from PS28 Gym, signing off.
The PS28 track team also had a successful season this fall. Here's Aldana Quiroga with the story.
On October 25th, the PS28 track team attended the Track City Championships at Lincoln Field. Many runners were selected to compete for first place in the city. In the end, 3 students were proud enough to say that they placed in this extremely difficult contest. Destiny Durant and Angel Rivera both placed first in the 400-meter run, and 7th grader Johnny Valencia placed second in the 800-meter dash. In the end, this was a great experience for not only the students involved, but for all of PS28. The school is very proud of their efforts.
And now for a look at the winter sports season. We begin with boys and girls volleyball. The PS28 volleyball team struggled this year, with both the girls and boys team finishing the season 0-4. However, the boys team managed to advance to the second round of the playoffs with a win over PS28 before being knocked out by an undefeated middle school 7 squad. In spite of a trying season, the team worked hard and had fun. Coaches O'Donnell and Brown see a lot of potential among the younger players for a competitive team next season. The PS28 soccer team made considerable progress from last year. Here's our own Juan Diego Meza with the details.
The PS28 soccer team improved on last year's effort, finishing the season 2-2 and in the deep and talented Rams division. The team started with a win against PS27 6-0, but fell to MS7 in a shootout after a scoreless regulation and overtime. They rebounded to beat PS39 2-1 before losing the division championship game to the eventual city champions, PS23. Standouts on the team included 8th grader Juan Jermelo, 7th grader Hector Alvarez, who led the team in scoring, and 6th grader Edwin Hernandez.
That's it for sports here at PS28. Back to the news desk with Aldana and Gina.
Thanks, Rakesh. Now here's a look at the 2010 PS28 Winter Concert.
The Christa McAuliffe School Music Department held its annual winter concert on December 8th. The PS28 band opened the concert, followed by junior choir performing traditional holiday favorites. 6th grade choir, show choir, and senior choir contributed a wide variety of winter songs, including senior choir and percussion ensemble's performance of the African carol Bethlehemu. Mr. Kovacs and Mrs. Nelson were very pleased with the quality of the concert.
PS28 was also treated to a winter concert given by the McNair High School Band and Choir. Here's our own Reiko Sato Balaga.
On December 10, the Christa McAuliffe School was visited by the McNair Choir and Band. The band conductor, Mr. Namery, led his students in an exhilarating performance. With songs from the ballet, The Nutcracker, as well as traditional Christmas songs, the band helped set the perfect start to the holiday season. Then, Mr. Ezeki, the choir director, led his group in a rousing performance. Their act included a variety of performances such as a glee club and the whole choir with soloists.
The performances were well received by the audience, and PS28 looks forward to seeing McNair's performance ensembles return next year. I had the pleasure of talking to Mr. Namery and Mr. Ezeki after the show. Hi, I'm with Mr. Namery and Mr. Zeki. How long did it take you to prepare for this concert?
Well, we've been doing this since about the middle of September, so I guess about 2 months, 2.5 months or so.
Okay. Now, which was your favorite piece that you performed?
My favorite piece is maybe the most difficult one is the Nutcracker Suite that we performed.
I like that one too. Now, you perform a lot of different choirs and you engage in all of them, right?
Yeah, well, the Glee Club is student-led, which is,
it is.
That's wonderful.
Okay. So, what do you think was the most accomplished performance they did today?
The most accomplished, probably Bogoro Dizie Dievo, the select choir song.
Oh, yes.
That was the hardest song that we did.
Yeah, that was really good too. Now, which out of all of the clubs that you participate in do you find is most challenging?
And they're all challenging for different reasons. There's no such thing as the most challenging. The general choir, anybody can come and sing, so we have to help anybody no matter how they come in, and we're going to help them try to sing to a high level no matter what. The select choir is the highest level choir, and that's trying to get them the most musical they could possibly be. It's just different kinds of challenges.
Okay. This has been Reiko Sato Balaga from the auditorium. Back to you. Thank you, Reiko. The annual Christa McAuliffe Halloween Parade was held on October 29th. Here's Victoria Peascheck at the event.
On October 29th, the Christa McAuliffe School held its annual Halloween Parade. Students from grades kindergarten to 4th grade participated in the fun. Even the teachers got dressed up. There was a wide variety of costumes this year. Instead of parading the inside of the school as they usually do, the kids walked around outside in their beautiful costumes. It was chilly outside, but that didn't stop everyone from having a great time.
And that's what's been happening at PS28 this year. For the entire Christa McAuliffe News team, this has been Aldana Quiroga and Gina Mercedes. Thank you for watching.
How long is this song?
Action.
Hi, my name is George Singh, and I'm here with Mr. Brown and Mrs. Roman. Mr. Brown.
Hi. Do you have a question?
Okay, start again. Ask. Don't shut anything off.
The team had a successful year.
Thank you, Aldana. The PS28 football team had another. Wait, it says had another. That kind of.
Until we say cut, the interview goes on. And if she doesn't say cut, it's going to go on for a very long time. Okay? So once.
Favorite color? Yeah. Do I have to say red?
Do you think your sportsmanship was above today?
Today or like during the game?
During the season.
Mr. Brown, what students or race do you think are gonna be better than others?
Can you repeat the question? What students race?
And I'm here at the Christa McAuliffe Halloween Parade. I'm here with Eliana Delakia. And
All right. Hopefully we'll get him next year, right? Yeah, but I won't be here.
Christian Burgess.
Very excited to go to the reservoir on June 4th. I have learned so much just by being here today.
She's like, oh my God, you're actually going to wear that? I said, yeah.
She's weird, yo.
Okay? Cool. All right, hit stop.
Mr. O'Donnell, do you feel like punching Mr. Brown in the face right now?
Not at this moment, but possibly in 10 minutes.
I agree.
That's how funny.
Not to look at the camera.
Don't look at the camera?
No.
Who should I look at?
Me.
Okay.
Access is unnecessary. Filming.